Hello, welcome to our first development update on the Cardano Warriors project. Our intention is to share with the community the latest definitions and advances in the development of Cardano Warriors project. In addition to that, we are answering some questions that are felt by you. My name is Alan, I am the creator of the Cardano Warriors project, and I'm happy to be able to share with you a little bit of everything we are working on right now.
Hello everyone, I'm Pixelnova, Cardano Warriors art director. Hope you guys like the new logo. This was an ongoing project for me, Alan, and Godoy, our artist, for weeks. And finally, we had some good concepts for the final result that you see right now. Not that the old logo was bad, but we needed something more readable in smaller resolutions, more clean. Uh, didn't need to have a lot of information on it, so I think we achieved that, and I hope you guys like it. Also, we have a brand book that will be readily available in the next weeks for you if you guys want to create some fun art with our logo or just see visual guidelines for the things that we created in project. This is going to be available in the future. Thank you for the support.
Our website is a living and dynamic part of our project, and I said it has already had a change in the release of our light paper. The idea of the light paper launching was to turn the website into an interactive scavenger hunt, and in that, we believe we have achieved our goal. With the evolution of the project, we feel the need for a new version of the website. As the volume of information on the project is growing, and we want to deliver a more institutional website that supports the amount of information we need and we want to show about the project. The production of the new website is happening now, and soon we will be able to browse a completely and redesigned website. We have big dreams and big goals, and to be able to fulfill our goals, we need to search for the best people and the best minds. Our team has grown organically but exponentially, and today we have a multidisciplinary team of more than 20 people made up of artists, programmers, game designers, producers, and writers. On the screen, you can see some of the latest signings.
Hello, my name is Hugo. I'm an animator, storyboarder, and story artist. On the project, I am the responsible for the development of our first animated conceptual teaser for the Cardano Warriors. With this teaser, we want to give you a taste of what the game will be. I think it will excite all of the fans of the project and will shake up the universe of NFT. We are so excited to show you some details of this piece. All about dates, concept arts, animation tests, we will show you soon. We have prepared some materials to share with the community. And keep your eyes open in the Cardano Warriors project because some of you can be selected to see the full storyboard before we release for the community.
Well, now let's talk about the islands. When the meteor collision hit the planet, they was totally fragmented. This collision gave rise to new continents, small islands, and archipelagos, where the whole story unfolds. The game will take place on these islands, and some islands will be controlled by the game itself. Other islands will be for players, and may even have partner islands that will be able to promote their own mechanisms and utilities on their islands. This world is divided into several biomes that have their own characteristics. The player will start the game on his own island, or on some islands in the game where he is last stopped. And from there, he will be able to move freely between the islands already discovered. He can go in up to 4 directions exploring each island and move around the map. We are also considering the possibility of quick travel points from one point to another on the map to speed up the exploration. The navigation system between the islands will be something very close to a gigantic open world, connecting players' islands with the islands controlled by the game, known as NPC Islands or main islands.
Hi everyone, my name is Thiago Nunes, and I would like to take this opportunity to introduce myself to our community, to show who I am and why I joined the team. To start, I will do a quick overview on my participation in the Cardano ecosystem. I started in the blockchain ecosystem around 2015, and I spent most of my time learning and preparing myself to participate in the most advanced blockchain of our time. After being a miner in Ethereum, I quickly realized that Cardano was the future. I became then the first Cardano SPO in Brazil, bootstrapping the Epoch Zero from German under testnet with other 30 SPOs. Since then, I've been running the Ouros stake pool. Also one of the first Brazilian ambassadors and pioneers of the Catalyst and Shelley mainnet program. All this time around at Cardano ecosystem gave me a broad perspective. Being in contact with Cardano Foundation and IOHK opened many doors. The core of all this was always establishing good relationships with integrity, responsibility, and friendship. Today, I have the opportunity to work with Ocon Association, where I can have access to that incredible team that's eager to bring the most powerful DeFi ecosystem to Cardano. With Ocon developing a DEX and a launchpad, I will be working to help Cardano Warriors to achieve a successful funding with a successful IDO launch. Now that you are a bit more aware about me, I would like to share about my professional background. Basically, my background is it's in information technology with a bit of computer science. For the past 10 years of my life, I have experienced management and participation of several companies, from software development agency that develop the mobile applications, promotional games, to marketing agents and auto administration. But the most important part comes now. My commitment with this project is part of my personal goals to bring more adoption to Cardano for us and for us to reach the masses. Today, this is a public statement and a commitment that I join the team to help this project and Cardano to reach bigger audiences, to change lives with this new in-game economy that we are all building together. Cheers, and thank you everyone. So guys, let's keep the presentation going. Let's talk about player islands and possibilities. Customization of the land, it's one of the things that you'll be able to do on your island. We'll provide a small sample of assets at the beginning, and we will be expanding these assets over time. We also been developing special items for decoration given in special dates like Easter or other events from our community. Islands will also allow resource exploration, acquiring and evolving island constructions. For example, your warehouse will be able to have more storage. Uh, Build stores to sell your items and intermediate the sale of other players. This is intended to be to help the island owner to have more profit on the game, and provide service like forging that will have more quality than the NPC islands. So let's take a look on the NPC islands specification. On NPC islands, we'll focus on developing dungeons that will be able to explore to find scarce resources. We'll be able to complete missions. Uh, Again, forging low quality items with less durability. and buy and sell items with higher tax on the intermediation. Uh, this also works like a social hub. The key takeaway here is that players will have a hard time transferring and transporting their items if they don't have an island. So now that you know all this, let's take a look on the island sizes. We'll have six sizes. The extras from extra small to super large. But let's take a look in how we can visualize this on the map. We have a prototype here, and this is how it look like the 1x1, 2x2, and 12x12 islands. As you can see, they are really big. 3x3 is really decent. Let's do a zoom here, so you can take a better look. Okay. Um, so the next thing I will be talking is about how you'll be able to claim your island. So for Cardano Warriors holders, will be free to claim. The claim will be available for 7 days, and if you miss this window, we'll be opening this for more participants in the future. We'll provide a tool to check if your warrior, if the warrior was a red used in an island claim. And also, we'll be developing a new interface that will deal with the experience of map loading. So all the claim interface will be made on inside a unit, inside of unit, and we'll be deploying like a web game. Now that we have all the information about island sizes, let's take a look in what is required to have an island from a specific size. So we came with this setup where one warrior will assure you that we'll be able to get one island 1x1, and if you want to acquire other warrior, we'll be able to get an island that it's 2x2. Islands above the 2x2 will be more scarce too. So there we will not have so many islands on the others sizes. There will be a few ones, not so much. Okay, about island sales. At the same time, we'll be claiming. We'll be putting islands for sales. So Warriors holders will have the preference to buy for a few hours, and the sale will work like a normal NFT acquisition. In total, we are talking about a supply of 199,809 islands. That it's a total quadrant of 447 by 447. So that's it, guys. The total initial supply for islands will be around 10,000. We made some estimations, and probably the 10,000 will be filled by our normal holders and NPC Islands. That's why we'll also be releasing more islands to sell. And yeah, that's it. Thank you.
And I always want to say that. One more thing.
Hi, my name is Caio and I'm developer at Cardano Warriors team. I'm here to give you a sneak peek of a tool that will allow you to use your creativity and build something unique for you and for your friends. This tool is what we call the Island Builder. The Island Builder is a tool that will let you paint block by block, flower by flower, and tree by tree, and much more. Use your creativity and imagination to build an attractive, friendly, and beautiful place. After all, your island is your home. Simple but powerful. Come on, let's go to create a cozy little island together. So, select the grass block in the toolbar. Now, with the selected grass block, paint the places on the screen where you think it fits perfectly. Let's add some trees and flowers. Remember, we will also have access to exclusive decor items depending on the location of your island. In other words, if your island is located on the ice biome, you will have access to unique ice biome decorations. If you already own a Cardano Warrior, you can test this editor's basic version as soon as the island drop begins. This is an initial prototype, and a lot of changes will be implemented until its final version. Thank you.
Hey guys, so let's start our MA. We receive a lot of questions, and it took a lot of time for us to answer these questions because most of the questions require that we have some definitions about how the game works. So let's get into it. In the light paper, when it says that whoever has a warrior will have island and other items, question whether each warrior will have exclusive benefits. Well, you have the island, and also having an NFT from Cardano Warrior will have some benefits. For example, you can claim, we can buy some islands before the other players on the sale event. I will not say cumulative, but we definitely thinking to have some special events where the Cardano Warrior will have some utility. Can you own multiple islands independent of each other, or which additional island count as an expansion of the existing island? You can have many islands as you want, but there is no way you can merge islands. The key point of the islands to have fixed size is a question of scarcity. So yeah, you can have islands close to your island and reach an agreement with other players around you to visually connect your islands to them, but that's it. It's simple and fast to travel between islands. Yes, we'll have small portals that connect islands around the map and teleports. The teleports will travel bigger distance. When you have the smart contract market like SpaceBuds, do you have a smart contract team? Yes, we have a team. They are studying the contracts, but we are not ready to build a marketplace yet. We have many things to develop before. In the future, for sure, we'll have more developers entering for the team. How we incorporate ADA wallets into the game? Initially, we will not have any SDK available, and we are not in. It's also not our plan to use an SDK. We are thinking about to have two concepts, the hot wallet and the cold wallet, to be able to interact with the game. So not necessarily we need to do direct integration with a wallet to make the game work. So this helps a lot on the contract side too. Which Warriors races can you free account play with? Basically, the free account, it's a Outlander. This is the race. Anyone that don't have an NFT will start the game as an Outlander. Will the lands be rare? If so, will Epic Warriors be given Epic lands? Will the island have rarity or some superior quality? Will this rarity or quality be based on the warrior, or will it be random? Islands will have rarity or theme. Yeah, islands will have uh, a theme. It will be the biome or archipelago. We'll have fire, ice, forest, and but there is no difference between islands with and in relation to the NFTs, the Warriors NFTs. The rarity of the island will be on the size, uh, and 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 the things that the player build on top of the island will also be like increase the value, the creative, it will increase the value. For example, if you have items from commemorative event, can increase the value of your island. Will the terrain have coordinates like the Pavia project? Yes. The terrain, the map will have coordinates, will be sliced in quadrants, but not necessarily the user have to use this to like navigate with coordinates. Don't need this. But will the islands be customizable? You mentioned island expansion and light paper. Those indicate that we can create additional land resource collection points in the islands or make them bigger. Again, islands are customizable. The buildings of the islands can be improved, but there is no possibility to expand the territory. In relation to the resource extraction, we don't have more definitions about this. This is under development. Are all islands identical and developed by the player, or is each one generated in advance and can be changed by the player, or generated in advance and be the same for? No, you can change the island. You can create your island from scratch. That's it. Will island ownership be the same for all races? Do a dragon and a villager have equal islands? Yes, to all races can use different islands from different biomes. Can we fight things or monster on the islands? At the moment, only NPC islands will be able to fight monsters. Can we invite other warriors and friends to our island? Yes, islands are open to everyone. Anyone that want to visit and explore the game. But we need to keep an eye on the maximum capacity of the island. This number is also not set. It's not defined yet. We'll be able to set private levels online to restrict who can know. Anyone can enter our island. We can share the access of our islands to guildmates or friends. If so, they able to access island storage, or will it be limited to the island linked wallet? The warehouse exclusive for the owner. No one can access it. And we also don't have definitions for guilds. So for now, you're not able to share any resource of the island with other players. Was there a chance that does a warrior does not fit for a particular type of island? Uh, no, there is no distinction for warriors in different archipelagos. Will the game be a play to earn? Yes, the game will be a play to earn. Some of the remuneration will be around the raw materials, and the negotiations about NFTs generated inside a game. What's the airdrop date for the islands? Well, the airdrop date is estimated to be around January or February. Will the island airdrop be a separate NFT placed in our wallets and available for sale immediately? Or will it be tied to the opening of our Warriors NFT and therefore only tradable when you can open them in game? No. At the moment you receive the island on your wallet, you will be able to trade. Just the warrior that you use to claim this island will not be able to use it again. Warrior and island, can they be rented? Does the scholarship system apply to the game? Can we charge other people to collect resources on your island? Definitely something that we are thinking, but right now we don't have a definition when and how this will be implemented. It's we don't want to come to an MA and start saying, oh, we can do this and do that without having a plan to implement something. So that's why we are not thinking about this at the moment, because we have other priorities. Of course, we want to provide a better experience, and we'll be always listening the feedback of our community. When will the white paper will be released? End Q1 2022 and maybe the start of Q2. Yeah. Are there any plans for the token be listed in a sext? Yes, there is this possibility. As everyone knows, the DEX on Cardano is something that's being developed, and for now we don't have it. Will there be a stake pool for the warriors? Yes, but again, the definition about the utility of the pool, it's not defined. So we just not started a pool for the reason. Are you thinking of partnering with another project in the Cardano ecosystem? Yes, we have some conversations going on, and really nice partners. Will Cardano Warriors remain indie, or will it merge with major game companies in the future? I think there is no way to merge with other companies. This is a community game. Will some islands have a privileged location, close to the center, for example? Yes. We will have islands next to the centers, but this will be a fight for the guys that will be using the claiming tool. They need to be fast and be able to claim the islands if they want, of course, next to the biggest centers. It's up to you guys, the claiming tool. What will define the position of the islands in the reputation rank when providing services? Will the island have levels that can be upgraded? We'll have mechanics of the token related with these, but not specific in the island. Will be more around the buildings that the player has, and it's linked to the player account. Does their drop of islands depend on smart contracts? Do we already have a date for this to happen? Will it be white paper? Will it be white paper post? Placing. No, we do not need smart contracts for the claiming or the new sell event that we'll have. And again, this planner are to be around January and February. Again, this is the normal drop that we are seeing around Cardano when our smart contracts are not available. So same mechanics, just a little bit different. What kind of multiplayer options will there be? Cooperation from the team. In a first moment, we are not thinking about multiplayer or any cooperation in comparison around the warriors. Can you destroy an island? Definitely not on the map, but if a user lost the wallet, then yeah, we can have empty spaces on the map. Also abandoned forgotten island. Will be fun over time. We'll be able to visit other players' islands and interact with each other as a community. Yes, you'll be able to open a chat box with other players. Also, leave a message in the island of other players. We'll be able to use islands to hold group or guild events. We are not specifically thinking about guild events on islands. Islands also have a limitation on how many players you can have at the same time. Yeah, that's it. Are there different types of islands for mining, agriculture, island PvP, backtrack? The only difference between islands will be the biomes. The things that can impact the mining or farming will be the items that the warrior has, and the different materials and scarce items will be inside dungeons. So yeah, and this will be on the NPC Islands. Will 10k Warriors NFT be dynamic? The equipment change cause the old NFT to be burned and replaced. No, we will not be burning the Cardano Warriors. They are collectibles above anything. And we are thinking other ways to implement a way to get the evolution of the tools and the warrior. So this will be attached to the account of the player, but they will be able to move the the levels of the players to other accounts too. Will there be a new NFT drop as season 2 for Cardano Warriors? Yes, but first, the expectation is to grow the user base of the game and create more incentives for new players. Any plans to add a new warrior class in the future? Do you plan to buff nerf items or characters to balance the game? Uh, we'll do the necessary adjustments over time that were required for the game to have a better jugability and be the most interesting as possible. I want to know which character skills and abilities. What can each character do? This maps has been under development, and when we have had this ready, we'll be releasing for the community. So that's it, guys. Thank you for being here with us on this MA, and see you.